there are going to be 6 different ways for you to increase your BP, and the 6 of them are enhancing, weapon potential, augmenting, limit breaking, skill points, and leveling. So we'll start off with enhancing. Clearly, when you enhance your weapon and your augments, you're going to gain a higher stat boost. Now, I don't have the NGS items here, but clearly, if you get 4-star units from NGS and you upgrade them, you can actually upgrade them past level 10. Now, as you can see with the Zva armor, max level is 20, and this is a 2-star unit. So as the stars go up, a 3-star unit's max level will be 30, and then a 4-star unit's max level will be 40. So obviously when you enhance them, it's going to be very expensive. 100%. You're going to need all the Meseta, you're going to need materials for it. It's going to get pretty expensive. But overall, they are the best unit to have compared to PSO2 stuff. Now, if you're looking just to do damage, well, obviously PSO2 currently is better in terms of damage because you can have 8 augments on them. So just keep that in mind. As a side note on the 4-star units, there is a red crate that has it. If you were to make your way up to here on the map, there is a red crate here. So if you want to get up here, you want to go along this path here, kind of make your way up here, get to this ledge, and then float down to this area over here. And then once you're on that platform, you want to come down here and you want to make your way to this tree right over here. There will be a red crate, and this is where I got my 4-star unit. I don't know if this will be the same for everyone, but once you get to this crate over here, which is going to be red, you need to destroy some targets, and you'll get a 4-star unit. Remember, I don't know if this will be the same for everyone. I assume it will be, but keep in mind that there are 113 red crates. If you're going to be someone to look for them, good luck, and make sure you mark them on the map, because I know someone or everyone out there is going to want to find them. And if you find them, good on you. I can't believe you found them and marked them on the map. Holy shoot, these things are hard to find if you're actually like looking for them. So but as you go down the line, if you need more BP and you haven't really played PSO2 and you don't have that option of getting those augments from over there or the weapons, this is going to be your best bet. You're going to want to get higher tiered stuff as you're progressing and leveling. And to do that, there's going to be different areas where you're going to be leveling. And from my leveling guide video, there's specifically 2 areas where you're going to be getting units and weapons to continue your grind for the BP. Now, as you hit level 5 or 6, you're going to be meeting Mount Magnus. This is going to be your first PSC area. Now, PSC areas are very rich in XP, but they also have drops in terms of like weapons and units. You kill the boss at the PSC climax, and they could drop items for your character. That's what you're going to be using mainly to increase your BP. So this is one area. Once you hit level 6, it's going to be a low level area, but it's going to be how you progress with your BP down the line. And then the second area is going to be the labs. The labs is what you're going to have to do before you can get into Resource Forest. So you're going to have to farm labs quite a bit. Make sure you get your stuff. Make sure you get your BP items, 3 units, maybe 3 stars, 4 stars, and just increase that. Now, Resource Forest is going to be another PSC area, but that's more of an endgame area. So you're not really going to be farming that until you already have 1100 BP, which is going to be the hard thing to do, which is what people want to do and what they're going to be looking at this video for. So enhancing in general for units, it's going to increase as the stars go up. And for the weapons, it's of a similar thing. Now, looking at the weapon potential, it's 100% going to increase your damage output. Now, if you look here, I'm using Claw's weapon from PSO2, so I already have that option. But we're not going to care about we have that. We're just going to look at the potential here. Potentials increase your damage output, and depending on the weapon, it could do some different effects. So, for example, the claws here gives 20% potency. What that means is it's 20% damage boost, and that's going to affect your damage output, and that's going to affect your BP. So you want to make sure you get your potential up there, because that's also going to affect your BP a lot, because that is a huge boost. Now, something that's very minimal, doesn't really add too much, is going to be augments after. Now, you're going to have a bunch of augments as you're going down the line, and you're going to be just kind of storing them up as I have here. I'm generally going to keep them in my inventory and whatnot, but you want to make sure you augment your items. It's a small boost to your stats, but down the line, you're going to want to do this because of the BP you could get. Next is going to be limit breaking. Now, what limit breaking does is to your weapon, it allows you to break the limits pretty much and level it up more. That's pretty much what it means. So if you look at the Sva wand here, max level is 20, and if I were to limit break it, I could get it to 30, and if I were to do it again, I could get it to 40. Now, these are going to acquire monatite, dualamites, and trinites, and these are what you're going to be finding around the map. Where you're going to be finding them is you're going to find monatite in Central City, mostly. You're going to be finding dualamite mostly in South Aleo, and you're going to be finding trinite in North Aleo. So keep that in mind. Those are going to be your areas for farming it. I'm not going to tell you exactly where, because a lot of stuff has changed throughout the beta. So that is limit breaking. Now, skill points is what you're going to be getting from the cocoons and towers. So these give a lot of BP. This is probably what you should do in the beginning, but you need to be careful because some quests, including this one over here, the Great Wall, is harder to do because look at the battle power. You need 1200 battle power to do this. Luckily, I was able to solo this. As you can see, 10 minutes. It's pretty easy, but that's only because I was at the battle power requirements. So what you're going to want to do is go around, do cocoons that you can do. So if you look at this map, it has all the landmarks that you do here, all the cocoons and whatnot. So one of the easiest cocoons I recommend in terms of skill points is down here at the right bottom, Arrow Runner. Now this does say it needs 1200 power, but keep in mind here you do not need to kill anything. This is a speed course. You just need to run through it, gliding, and make it to the end. You do not need to kill anything, so it's not gonna gatekeep you. This is an immediate 4 skill points. As you can see here, first clear reward, 4 skill points. That is amazing, and you want to focus on these. If you need a friend or if you need someone to carry you, ask them, and they could probably get you through Great Wall, and they could probably get you through Altar's Rush. And going into our last scenario here for getting BP, it's just leveling. Level up your main class and your subclass, you'll gain some extra stats, and it's just simple, just leveling. You can look at the leveling guide I made as well for how to level the most efficient way, and that will be that. That's all you're going to be getting for increased BP. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.